The windows are all frosty. It's cold in here. Yeah. My car decided to get very angry last night. It is temperature 32. Well, guys, sometimes life just does not work out the way that you expect it to. Sometimes you just gotta roll with it and make some decisions on the fly. Hi, I'm Sean. I'm a wandering vagabond, and I can't really wander right now. Ugh. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm sitting in a Walmart parking lot in Joshua Tree, California. Yeah. But let's see if I actually filmed anything last night in my horrid state of scared anxiety. And yeah. All right. Well, so it looks like my car is telling me that the inverter pump is bad. Yeah. It's kind of one of the problems of being a traveler is that you really gotta work on the fly. You know, you're like in my case, my vehicle is my home. It's my method of transportation. It's my way I work. I mean, so I was doing DoorDash deliveries. And yeah, now my car decided not to work. So my income source is down. My house is down. My ability to move is down. My mood is down. These are the types of things that travelers won't tell you. These are the things that other YouTubers don't tell you, is that, yeah, you have problems sometimes. You gotta figure them out. Sometimes you don't have the means to be able to figure it out at the time. So you gotta find something in the meantime. Yeah. Well, I mean, I woke up in a pretty spot. I'm just outside of Joshua Tree. At a Walmart. But yeah. As much as the situation's kind of aggravating, it's gonna play itself out the way that it plays itself out. That's gonna be it. Yeah. Let's see what I do. It's lighting. I mean, like, how do I talk to the camera with the rearview mirror reflection in my face and all that? You know, but whatever. I can look at this in so many different ways, you know. But in reality, it doesn't matter what method of travel I choose. These problems are going to happen. These problems are going to come up. These problems are going to arise. If I have a car, the car is going to, inevitably, it's going to have a problem. If I'm riding a bike, problem. If I'm walking, yeah, I mean, there's always issues. There's always something that can happen and can, you know, make you really need to make some decisions on the fly really quickly. You know, I kind of liken this to, so I was backpacking years ago through Europe, and I had no destination, no reservation, no nothing. I just hopped on a train. I was in Amsterdam, and I hopped on a train, and I got myself to, I think I got off the train in Liechtenstein, and I didn't have a place to go. I didn't know anything about the city. I didn't know anything about the country. I knew nothing. I just showed up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Smart idea. I'm a traveler, you know, that's what we do. We just show up in places at random times because that's when our schedule gets us there. It's 4:20 in the morning. I just made it to Dubai. I don't really play by a schedule. So, yeah, I showed up in Liechtenstein at 2 o'clock in the morning. I found a Asian food restaurant that, was still serving food late at night. I hung out on street corner with random people. And then I got very, very frustrated and angry and sad. And I got back on another train and I ended up in Antwerp, Belgium for about 2 weeks. It was pretty cool. I had a great time in Antwerp. Oh my gosh, I went and saw Bruges. I did, yeah. Sometimes our plans, even if we're not planning, end up with different plans. Literally, you just walk into a mess of people and you just get pushed in their direction. There's no rhyme, there's no reason, there's no choosing where you're going. You're butts to nuts and you just, where the crowd goes is where it takes you. It's so much fucking insanity. Kind of fun too. And sometimes you just gotta roll with it. You literally roll with it. Like this. As I said in the beginning of all of this, there's a lighting issue. I could wait until proper light and I could face the right direction and all of that and film all this, that. But then I don't feel it's authentic. I don't feel most of the YouTube videos that I see are authentic. They're scripted. Because you don't see scenes like this. Think about that, guys. When you're watching your traveler buddies on YouTube and oh my gosh, is everything cinematic? Is the drama there purposefully? Do they show you the real drama? Yeah. I watch YouTube too. It's kind of why I started making these videos. Because I watch YouTube too. And I was getting frustrated with travelers on YouTube, honestly. One, watching them make a lot of money from sponsorships is just disheartening for a traveler like myself, but also seeing the way that people travel, seeing their videos. I've traveled a lot. I know what it takes to film videos. I know what it takes to talk to the camera while you're doing things. Yeah. Truthfully, how people cram all that into one day and edit and post a video and do their social media all in one day. Dude, you're not enjoying your life. You're working a YouTube job and you're working like 18 hours a day. Go and enjoy your travels. Show us the highlights. And by the way, the highlights do include things like this. The oh shit. What am I gonna do now? Yeah. Hey, you're on my channel. You're looking for my reality, the real of my viewpoint of all of this. Let's keep our fingers crossed that we can sleep here. The only thing it's going to do is dry up for now. Since it's freezing outside, the ground should be okay to drive on, as long as my ass gets there before it melts. Again, in a dry, ancient lake bed where it's just snowed and rained for 3 days. Jesus, Sean, are you really that? Yeah, let's do it. Again, guys, this is part of life of a real traveler. You make stupid fucking decisions, and you do them. car is running and running smoothly. I got a chip in my car that I cleared the codes and she's running fine. Alright guys, well what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the dispersed camping area and I'm gonna stay there. That was sort of my plan. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna make some videos, make some content, and yeah, I'll figure this out. Stress. Middle of absolute nowhere. All right, here we are. I made it to the BLM land. We are dead center in the middle of the lake bed. Had to do a little 4x4 driving to get here in the Prius, but and I did not film it because I just did not care enough, truthfully. I mean, yeah, that's sort of the part of being a honest, real traveler, is that sometimes I just don't film things because I just don't care enough to, because I'm trying to deal with the situation as it happens instead of I have to capture that. Yeah, whatever, that's cool. Quick side note, editor Sean is not in control of his facial expressions at all. That man was not in a good mood that day. It's very clear. All right, we're good though. Yeah, but here we are. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna do some work, and you guys are gonna see that work, and hopefully I figure out a way to get myself out of here. All right, guys. Yeah. Down there, let me know things. Maybe shove that right up the YouTube thing. Ding a bell. Subscribe hits. All that stuff. All right, let's recharge my serotonin levels. All right, guys. Bye.